This is the video game Votary. Show your support and hit subscribe right now. What's going on, Vanguardians, and welcome to Season 2 of the video game Votary. We're starting off with the top 10 games of 2019. Coming in at number 10, we have the second installment of the Rage series, Rage 2, which is a first-person shooter game developed by Avalanche Studios in conjunction with id Software and published by Bethesda Softworks. The game is the sequel to the 2011 game Rage. The game was released for Microsoft Windows, PS4, Xbox One on May 14th of 2019. It received mixed reviews from critics, with praise for its combat, but criticism for its stories, character, and open-world gameplay. Players assume the control of Ranger named Walker, who is free to explore the game's apocalyptic fiction open world. Players are given control of some of Walker's attributes, such as their gender, skills, or attire. Walker is able to wield various firearms and tools to fight against enemies, including returning weapons such as wing stick. Mode called Overdrive, Walker's gun do more damage. Enemies drop more energy and they get healed constantly. Provide players with an aggressive way to mow down enemies. Rage 2, coming in at number 10. Number 9. Kingdom Hearts 3 is a 2019 action role-playing game developed and published by Square Enix for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. It is the 12th installment in the Kingdom Hearts series and serves as a conclusion of the darker Seeker Saga plot arc beginning with the original game. Set after the events of Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance, returning protagonist Sora is joined by Donald Duck, Goofy, King Mickey, and Raikou in their search for the 7 Guardians of Light, as they attempt to stop Xehanort's plan to bring about a second Keyblade War. Their journey has them cross paths with characters and visit worlds based on different Disney and Pixar intellectual properties. Concepts for Kingdom Hearts 3 began as early as 2005 after the release of Kingdom Hearts 2 in Japan, with the game not being announced until 2013 following years of rumors and speculation. The game sees many returning gameplay features from the series while expanding parties to 5 characters total. Number 8. Super Mario Maker 2 is a side-scrolling platform game and game creation system developed and published by Nintendo for the Nintendo Switch. It is a sequel to the Super Mario Maker, and it was released worldwide on June 28, 2019. The gameplay is largely retained from that of its predecessor, in which players create their own custom courses using assets from various games across the Super Mario franchise and share them online. Super Mario Maker 2 introduces new features and course assets, including a new course style and asset based on Super Mario 3D World. And as you guys seen in one of my past videos when I went to New Jersey GamerCon, the completionist had a panel where he created a level and had participants in his panel try to complete the stage. It was very, very fun and exciting panel, and I enjoyed the game very much and playing different stages online. So there you have it, Super Mario Maker 2. Number 7. Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled is a kart racing game developed by Beenox and published by Activision. It is a remaster of Crash Team Racing, which was originally developed by Naughty Dog for the PlayStation in 1999, and also includes content from the games Crash Nitro Kart, originally developed by Vigorous Visions in 2003, and Crash Tag Team Racing, originally developed by Radical Entertainment in 2005. It is the 17th installment in the Crash Bandicoot series and the 4th racing game overall. The game was released worldwide for the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One on June 21st, 2019, and received generally favorable reviews from critics. This is something that I played at E3 waiting in line. It was an awesome experience, and I couldn't wait to pick it up. I picked up my copy for Nintendo Switch this past Black Friday at a pretty good deal. Number 6. Borderlands 3 is an action role-playing first-person shooter video game developed by Gearbox Software and published by 2K Games. It is the sequel to 2012's Borderlands 2 and the fourth main entry in the Borderlands series. Borderlands 3 was released on the 13th of September in 2019 for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and on the 30th 2019 for Apple Mac OS. And it's also a Stadia port due to be released December 17th of 2019. This is a game that had a very big rollout at E3. I played the demo. I was thoroughly impressed with the demo. I couldn't wait to purchase the game. I picked this up for the Xbox One. It was a day one pickup for me, and I haven't put a great deal of time in it, but I'm definitely looking forward to it in the coming months as I progress through my library. Number 5. Apex Legends is a free-to-play battle royale game developed by Respawn Entertainment and published by Electronic Arts. It was released for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One on February 4th, 2019 without any prior announcement or marketing. The game is currently in its third season. In Apex Legends, up to 23-man squads land on an island before searching for weapons and supplies to then attempt to defeat all other players in combat. Each player must also keep moving to avoid being caught outside the play area. The final team alive wins the round. The game is set in the same sci-fi universe as Respawn Entertainment's Titanfall 2. Upon its initial release, this is a game that took the gaming world by storm, especially in the battle royale arena. I, for one, was very excited and couldn't wait to play the game. But it seemed in the next coming months, everything kind of fizzled off. It's still a very good, very large online gaming community for the game itself. It's still a great game. Number 4. Gears 5 is a third-person shooter video game developed by the Coalition and published by Xbox Game Studios for Microsoft Windows and Xbox One. It is the 6th installment of the Gears of War series, and it's the second Gears of War game not to be developed by Epic Games. The Ultimate Edition was released on September 6, 2019. The Standard Edition of the game was released worldwide on September 10, 2019 to generally favorable reviews. Gears 5 focuses on Kate Diaz, an outsider of the Locust descent. As Kate, the player must uncover the origins of the Locust and the Kate's family. Gears of War 4 protagonist James Dominic J.D. Phoenix, his best friend Delmont Del Walker, and J.D.'s father Marcus Phoenix also return. This is a game that I thoroughly enjoyed playing online for its multiplayer mode. This is kind of my first real introduction to the Gears series as far as playing online. Number 3. Mortal Kombat 11 is a fighting game developed by NetherRealm Studios and published by Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment. Running on a heavily modified version of Unreal Engine 3, it is the 11th main installment in the Mortal Kombat series and a sequel to 2015's Mortal Kombat X. Announced at the Game Awards of 2018, the game was released in North America and Europe on April 23, 2019 for Microsoft Windows, Nintendo Switch, PS4, and Xbox One. The Switch version was delayed in Europe and was released on May 10, 2019. Upon release, the console versions of Mortal Kombat 11 received generally favorable reviews, which praised the gameplay, story, graphics, and unimproved netcode. Although late to jump on the MK11 bandwagon, I did manage to pick mine up for a sale price, and that was due to personal reasons. But either way, it's a very enjoyable game, and I very much enjoy it. Number 2. Days Gone is an action-adventure survival horror video game developed by SIE Ben Studio and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment for the PlayStation 4. Set in a post-apocalyptic Oregon 2 years after the start of a global pandemic, former outlaw turned drifter Deacon St. John discovers the possibility of his wife Sarah still being alive, which leads Deacon on a quest to find her. Days Gone is played from a third-person perspective in which a player can explore an open-world environment. Players can use firearms, melee weapons, and improvised weapons, and can use stealth to defend against hostile humans and cannibalistic creatures known as freakers. A major game mechanic is Deacon's drifter bike, which is used as the player's primary mode of transportation as well as mobile inventory. This is a game I know for a fact has received mixed reviews, mostly poor, but this is the game that I am currently playing and intend on playing through to finish the game. Number 1. Serving as the 16th overall installment in the Call of Duty series, Call of Duty Modern Warfare takes place in a realistic and modern setting. The campaign follows a CIA officer and British SAS forces as they team up with rebels from the fictional country of Urkzistan, combating together against Russian forces who have invaded the country. Now, as you guys know, Call of Duty is one of my favorite series of all times. I have a love-hate relationship with this particular game as far as dealing with the multiplayer, but the introduction of the 2v2 gunfight mode is my favorite by far, and that's something that I continue to play to this day. And I thoroughly enjoy playing the campaign. If you want to see the footage from that, I finished that game. It's the first game I finished on the Friday Night Finisher series. I will link it in the description, and you can follow through the campaign. It's a fantastic campaign. 2v2 gunfight mode is fantastic. I love the game thoroughly for those modes in particular, but struggle with multiplayer. So there you have it, guys. Those are my top 10 games of 2019. Let me know in the comment section if you agree or disagree with my list, and also feel free to list your top 10 games of 2019 and some games you're looking forward to. So be on the lookout for next week's episode as I discuss the top 10 games I'm looking forward to in 2020. It's your boy, the Video Game Voter, signing off. Thank you for watching. Follow me on all social media platforms at Video Game Voter.